Washington's line with McMichael in the middle, Protus and Wilson. This is, they've got some size. They get to the net. Tom Wilson's been the best Capital this year. Lundell's line draws the assignment, and we're underway. First meeting this season. Samoskevich hunts it down. Now Boquist, who scored the other night in Vegas. Sabrango up at the line, quickly across. Petrie has a look. Sends it to the net, save. Rebound, Samoskevich is stopped.
Going to be a heavy game. Here's a good chance by the Florida Panthers. Original shot by Petrie. There's a rebound right onto the stick of Samoskevich. Another look from behind. And this replay is sponsored by your local Toyota dealers. Samoskevich, his eyes were big as watermelons right there, but just...
Sabrango, 2 assists. Last game, his first 2 NHL points. Sandin for Washington with a shot kicked out by Tarasov. Boquist controls. Trying to clear and does. 20-year-old Ryan Leonard, first-round pick, 8th overall a couple of years ago at a Boston college. Tarasov with the stop on him. Wilson fights his way ahead. John Carlson having a big offensive year. Tarasov fought off that slap shot. And this time just flipped out of there. Sabrango, first man back for the Panthers. Under a little pressure, now taken away, and Tarasov's got to make the save on LaPierre. The puck into the netting.
A couple assists last outing. Look at that puck just bounce. Just wouldn't lay down for him. And Tarasov comes up, makes a nice blocker save. Look at how he reads that puck. Timed perfectly, and the puck goes.
Dowd picks up the loose puck. Here's Duhaime as a man out in front. Chisholm shoots, glove save by Tarasov, and then he kicks out another one. Sabrango trying to clear. Sandin holds in. Another shot, and they score. The Capitals take the lead 1-0.
And right before that, just spectacular saves there by Tarasov for the Florida Panthers. Not 1, but 3. Take a look at this flurry right here. There's the first save. Couldn't handle the rebound, but then look at how he stretches out, blocks down along the ice, and then here's the wrist shot that's deflected. No opportunity. We've seen that almost every game that Tarasov has played for the Panthers. A shot like that, Duhaime just with his stick on the ice and right underneath the bar. No.
Rodriguez finds Mikkola, and the Panthers break it out. Verhaeghe after the loose puck, rolls up the boards. This is Mikkola shooting stick save. Rodriguez on the rebound, answers back, and we are tied at 1 in the blink of an eye.
The key on this goal is Niko Mikkola staying in the offensive zone. We talked about that. Look at Niko Mikkola. He just stays in there. That puck goes along the boards. He just fires it on the net. Look at that rebound. Comes right to Rodriguez. He lifts it high, and he lifts it far.
So 2 games in a row, Panthers defense in on every goal. Steal, Lostarinen. This is a 3-on-2. Marchand over the blue line. Lostarinen back for Marchand. He sneaks it on the backhand stop. Rebound loose.
Out of their own zone, quickly moving the puck. Lostarinen over to Marchand. Comes in on that backhand. Look at a little toe drag, but it just rolls off the end of the stick. Another look at it here. The feed sees a little daylight. Waits for Thompson to make that move. The Anton.
Sandin under pressure. Lostarinen forces the turnover. The lead pass blocked away. Now Marchand gets over the line. Here they come again. Marchand turns, shoots wide. Lundell jams at it off the post. Leonard comes into the Panther zone. Good defensive work by Niko Mikkola with the body. Sordiff got a steal on the cross-ice pass. Leonard shoots, great glove save, rebound, Carlson stopped.
And then back down at the other end. Here's the first shot. Tarasov off the glove, and then he positions himself perfectly.
Gustav Forsling will flip it in on goal. Back to even strength. Lostarinen works below the goal line. Here's Forsling. There's the shot, deflected, score! The Cats cash it in. They've got the lead.
They work it back to the point. Here's a shot from Forsling. Oh, yeah. Beautiful tip. Cole Schwint will get credit with this goal. Perfect angle right there off the shin pad. Oh, they don't ask how.
Tough break there. That puck hit the linesman. Panthers keep it alive anyway. Now it pinballs back to Jones. Anton Lundell Jones, Verhaeghe lets it fly. Thompson the save. Reinhart the rebound, score! On the power play, Reinhart does it.
The numbers out in front of the net. Verhaeghe gets it through. That's the key. And there's that loose puck. And slapped at it last there by Reinhart after Marchand tied up the stick of the defenseman. And there's another look at it. Look at Logan Thompson already down. Nope.
Shot here. Tarasov with the stop. Panthers still trying to get this out of the zone. Wilson's got it. Hands it off. Here's a chance at the net, and they score. Sort of tapped it in. The Capitals are within a goal.
Panthers just could not get the puck out of their own zone. And then when that puck came to the front of the net, there's just too much room. Chychrun comes right down, and nobody picked up sort of as Niko Mikkola was taking the man in the high slot. There you see, up on the left of your screen, and Sordoff was all by himself. Nothing Tarasov could do.
Tough, floated out to center. Ekblad with a good stick, broke it up. Lundell at the Caps line. Sends it around the boards. Losterinen put it behind the Washington net. Lundell out in front. Reinhart scores again! Reinhart second of the night from Lundell.
Oh, Rhino's got a huge pair here on home ice. That puck jumps free, centered by Lundell. There's Reinhart. It was a hard pass. He had to watch how he uses his body, his skate, then puts it on his stick, waits out Thompson, fires it in the open net.
Springs Boquist into the Washington zone. He's cut off by LaPierre. Turnover. Bennett at the net. Waits and shoots. Thompson the save. Marchand will carry, give the Lundell and get it right back. Jones up at the line. Marchand and Jones play catch. Lundell's out in front. Jones shoots off the crossbar, and Verhaeghe scores! The Panthers have a handful.
Here they work it around. Good patience. There's the wrist shot. Goes off the crossbar. And Thompson, the goal.
Villiers has it. Floats it out in front of the Panther net. Tipped away by Losterinen. Oh, they couldn't clear. Leonard shoots. Great glove save. Tarasov.
That hit the official.
Cross ice pass. Another chance in front. Tarasov may have gotten a piece of that. Hard battle in front of that Panther net, and the Capitals score. Ryan Leonard was going at it with Lundell, and that shot from the line finds its way in. It's 5-3.
Panthers couldn't get it clear. Just seconds before that, Ekblad tried to get it out, and he hit the official, kept alive by Washington in the Panther zone. Here's the shot through a screen. Another look. There's Leonard and Lundell. Somehow it just squeaks.
Battle along the boards. Lundell for Marchand. Empty net. He gives to Losterinen. Etu shoots. And Marchand's got 1,000 points.
Marchand with the primary assist, and this is primary assist as well for number 1,000. Empty net goal by Etu Losterinen, and look at the Panthers. They knew it and jumped over the bench to congratulate.
He was great tonight. It'll be 37 saves. You can't wait for the postgame, and Brad Marchand with this one. 1,000 points in his career, and the Cats win it 6-3.